How's it going, ladies and bruises? I'm Bobby Sixkilla and welcome back to Stories, the Path of Destinies. Now, last time we got another bad ending where Zenobia killed us and we killed her at the same time, and I'm starting to think there's a trend for us, for every ending to be really, really bad, except for, I assume, the true ending, which is probably a long way away after we've done a lot of these really awful endings where we die at the end every fucking time. But we're starting off a new story here, so
the clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Skyripper had surfaced. Bernardo knew that using it could go catastrophically wrong, but he was sure he could figure out how to use it safely. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert, as tempting as it was to explore ancient mysteries. There was a war going on. On the other hand, his old friend Lapino needed rescuing. Lapino was no game changer, but could Renato really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
Alright, so the only one we haven't done is the one with the exclamation mark on it. Oh, we could look at our past stories, which is pretty handy. But anyway, so we'll take the Skyripper one.
Every child knew about the Skyripper. The Transcendent Emperor had buried its pieces deep. And then, this Emperor's horrific sacrifices had brought it back to the surface. Renato wasn't exactly sure how to use the legendary weapon. But surely, there must be some way to do it without provoking another catastrophe. Had he, somehow, summoned the long-lost components of the legendary weapon out of the deep places of the Earth? It was more than Renato could fathom. But if he could find a legendary weapon, he would use it.
Well, it didn't go well for us last time, did it? We blew ourselves up. But this time we actually get the casing around it, which is what was missing last time. Which is what was so unstable. It's still going to go badly for us, I can guarantee.
As he set foot on the island, Renato could not help but feel a tinge of guilt. He'd left Lapino behind. He hoped the Mad Rabbit had somehow escaped the Ravens. He hoped they hadn't eaten him.
Eaten him?
If they had, he hoped they hadn't eaten him alive. Why had he chosen the Skyripper?
Because it was the only one
Renato
left.
never made plans that required constant vigilance. He was a hero. He didn't think too much. He just went with his gut and hoped it all worked out.
I hate thinking.
The Skyripper was a long shot.
I like killing, I hate
He'd have to
thinking.
devote himself to it. No side journeys, no rescuing old friends. That was against his nature.
Zoom, zoom.
Could he stick with it?
Hope I can remember the buttons and how to kill everything. So the Skyripper... What's this way? More treasure. Fucking hell. This place is great. Zoom, zoom. Nothing like dashing about.
I'll just have a dash, thought Renato.
I think that every time. Workbench. New swords! Alright. Now we can make the Void Blade. Then we've got all the weapons. Nice. Very cool. So we use that for a bit. Now we can open all the doors. Zoom, zoom. This place is pretty scary. Ah, it's these guys. Yeah, got ya. Ow. You fucking hit me.
The eyes have had it.
Asshole. Oh, where are we going? Oh, wasting magic. Man, they hit hard. Quickly, quickly, quickly! I really want to kill these guys, though. Yeah, I got you. And you. Right. I love how they fall in half. So cool. What's this way? Careful. Holy shit!
I need a new rug for my nest, said the lead raven.
Fucking hell! Jesus! Fucking hell! These guys are strong! Die! Die! You fuck! Hey, what are you gonna do on your own, asshole? Man! That was scary! And that was strong. Holy shit. Let me not do that again.
Mistake before, not trusting Zenobia's feelings for him. But how could he have known?
Yeah.
After all these years of silence.
What does this say? The truth behind the Skyripper is shrouded in thick fog. The most believable tale is that the Transcendent Emperor has used the Skyripper to banish Iblis. That's the stone that made us crazy. Then the TE buried the weapon and vanished. Was it a self-imposed exile to rid the world of its last divine presence? Or was it the price to pay for using such a tremendous power? Could the Skyripper and Iblis have a deeper connection than just a weapon and its victim? My rituals will summon the Iblis stone. Perhaps I should worry that they will also cause the Skyripper to resurface. If that is the case, I should spare no resource to find it. A weapon that can banish a god is an invaluable bargaining chip, should the old ones decide to double-cross me. It is in their nature to try. But gods are predictable, and I can rely on that always to be one step ahead. Emperor Isengrim III, Secret Journal. So if I get the Iblis Stone and the Skyripper core, can I control it? Even though the stone turned me into a psychopath?
Ooh, what's there?
Enemies? No. Health? No. Energy? Loads of energy. Heal, 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 heal. Oh, that doesn't look good. What about this way? Oh. Oop. Careful. Where can we go from? Ah, I see. I see! I see. Another secret door. Man, this place is huge. So much to find here. Eyeballs!
Sleep tight, thought Renato.
Careful, 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 careful. Die! Die! Right. They scare me because they do so much damage. If they see you, they fuck you up. They do like 50 damage per hit. Yeah. It's like an assembly line of death. Alright, let's go. Asshole! Hang on, what's this way? Anything in here? Nope. It's a hiding place, is it? Shit!
No one can beat Renato at hot potato.
Hot potato. Alright, back in the swing of it. Takes a little bit every time just to get back into it. I feel like I'm about to diverge back to the path, the original path. But I don't actually know. Ooh. Go. Now we can just open everything now, it's awesome. Nothing is secret from us. Take that shield away, you ass bag. No! Out of it! Oh man, we are kicking ass out here. Treasure. Big treasure.
There's these chests everywhere.
Oh,
Wondered
nice.
Renato.
A gem.
I should send him a thank you note.
Yeah, we should. Dear sir or madam, to whom it may concern, thank you for all the lovely treasure chests. Yours faithfully, Renato the Fox. Level up. What can we get now? Dash? Dash through enemies. What does this do? Slow down time. Counterattacking does damage. Impale your enemy on the sword. Kick and throw distance are increased. Oh wow. What about this one? Inflict damage on hooked enemies. There's so many good ones. What's this one? Maximum sword energy, stamina, run faster. I don't know what to pick. Let's just take that one. It's something I use a lot, counterattacking. Holy, we found it! Okay, I think I missed a lot in this dungeon, but
there it was.
Let's take it.
Skyripper's
We'll have to come
armature.
back, I'm sure.
The stuff that dreams are made of. Engineers' dreams, anyway.
The device was intricate. No one alive had the skill to make a thing like it. How was it part of a weapon at all? He'd have to ask a scientist. But first, he'd get the second piece. Skyripper had a heart.
Core.
A core that had come to rest on the next island.
That's what blew up and killed us.
There was another island he could reach. Zenobia had just invaded it with her father's Raven battalions. She must be encamped there still. But fighting Zenobia now, that made no sense at all. He'd already sacrificed one friend to get this armature, was it? He didn't need to hurry to face her.
So if I go there, I have to kill
She
her.
would find him.
So we should just go get the core, which we've actually done before.
It was a no-brainer. He'd sacrificed his old friend Lapino to get the armature. And the armature was useless by itself, only a series of coils and wheels. War demanded sacrifices, and he would make more before the end. He would have to choose the greatest good, no matter how much it cost him. Zenobia. Well, he would see her sooner or later, across a battlefield or a sword's point before all this was over. He was sure of that. The power was in the core. Obviously, he had to get the core.
I feel like this is going along the same lines as our first one, but hopefully with the armature it won't blow us up and the ending will be different. I really hope it doesn't give me the same ending again, or I'll have to scrap this video.
He looked up at the old trees around him. They were so big and so old. They'd been there before he was born, and they'd be there after he'd passed into legend.
Cool. Follows us around.
Was he confronting his
This
own
way?
unimportance? What had got into him? He was no philosopher. Anyway, who cares? He was plenty important. He was a
James.
hero. And soon he'd prove it.
Rare loot. I love rare loot. Critical chance. What was the other one? Energy on kill. 3% sword energy back. No, I'm fine. I don't use sword energy enough. Except for healing. What does this say? Dear Zenobia, the director of the academy has told me how much he was impressed by your academic performance and leadership. Somehow I doubt this was a session of bootlicking. I've seen plenty of those. That old toad is sincere. I'm proud of you, my daughter. You'll make a fine empress one day. On my end, great news. Professor Calveris has been studying the Nexus and he's made a bold observation. That toad is a true genius. You know how that island is unique? Constantly changing, new crystalline formations appearing, island fragments merging, splitting, slowly drifting, held together by some invisible threads. Professor Calveris is convinced that these changes are not random, but rather indicative of the living nature of the islands. He has observed that certain changes of the Nexus follow, or sometimes precede, a turbulence on another island. Landslide, quake, flood. The Nexus seems to resonate with those events. Maybe the islands are a hive mind and the Nexus is the brain. In any case, I am funding a permanent scientific observatory on the Nexus and will attract the Empire's greatest minds with Professor Calveris at the helm. I anticipate a great age of enlightenment for the Empire. With love, Father. He doesn't seem like such a bad guy. Why are we trying to kill him? He doesn't seem that bad at all. Ow. Fuck. Ow! That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Right, that was lucky. Nearly got myself killed out there. This thing's following me around.
Fresh socks, thought Ronaldo. Please be fresh socks.
Attack speed level 2. Sick. That's gonna be handy. Died. Ow. You can't hit me at once at the same time. We never watched a Jackie Chan movie. They all wait in a line for their turn. That's how you mean to do it. That's how you do it properly. Right. Now where are we going? That way. Up, up, and away. Look at these red crystals, echo.
There was something sour in the air.
Yellow?
Like the earth had ruptured over something that had been fermenting for a very long time.
Oh, dude, how we do that? Oh, I see.
I wonder what happens if I go that way.
You almost never saw
Run.
wild gogglers together
Fuck.
like this. The
Not
toads
cool,
had to
bro.
train them not to peck each other to death.
Yeah, I know I
These
died.
had to be imperial gogglers. That meant ravens were up ahead.
Gotcha. Asshole. That was crazy dangerous. Right.
What did you do if one of these platforms stalled?
I don't know. Fucking crossword puzzles until it fixes itself. Ow! You ass bag. Fucking hit me, you prick. Alright. Level up. Big treasure as well. Everything is the goodness.
There was blood on this one, so it hadn't saved its owner. There were
I don't know
fewer
what's
and
happening.
fewer trees. There were
This
only
place
these
is so
huge
confusing,
crystalline growths.
always.
Had those been here before? He no longer heard birds
Don't
except
know.
for the feverish cawing of the ravens when they attacked. He couldn't smell
What's
the
this
small
mean?
animals of the forest. The mice and rabbits.
Over here?
Where are they gone? And he was getting
Let's take the
hungry,
secret
too.
path.
This
Secret
was
path.
an unhealthy place to be.
Shit! Fucking ouch! Dude! You guys are fucking hurting me out here.
Next time, stay away from the other guy's sword, you know?
Yeah, shut the fuck up, guy. Dick. Asshole! Maybe I should have taken that energy restore so I could fucking heal more. The narrator's a fucking smartass. It's just like playing Stanley Parable all over again. Now what? Whatever it is, it's not pretty, but look at it.
Couldn't be good for global warming.
All that CO2 in the air. Now what? Oh, this one. Yeah? Yeah. Puzzling it up. Not giving a fuck. Whoo, scary. Another level up. Attack reflexes? We'll
Was
leave that.
way better than being able to shrink down to the size of an ant. What was that all about, anyway?
Yeah, what the fuck is that about? Oh wow, I'm hurting. This is gonna be an enemy room. Kill this guy first. There's another one. Ow! Right. Get him out of the way. You can't do much on your own, buff mage. Man, I am so hurt right now. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Yes, we are.
The 20-sided core made him feel physically sick. Once he had sneaked into a temple of the dark art, and he hadn't liked what he smelt and saw there. This felt like that. As quick as he could, he wrangled the icosahedron into the armature. The wheels began to spin, then glow. The sick feeling quickly spun away.
Awesome.
Now he only felt sad. He had lost good friends for this war apparatus.
He carried his prize back to the Farfarer. Now, he had to make his next move.
There was a key Imperial outpost on the Nexus. If this really was some sort of super weapon, he could use it to wreak havoc on the enemy.
Havoc!
And if it wasn't, well, better to know that before the final battle.
Good point.
Maybe he should show it to some scientists first. There was an observatory on the Nexus. Maybe he should go there before he fired it.
They both knew because we have both. Scientists or take the outpost? Fuck it, let's take the outpost. Let's do it.
Had never been much of a student. At Sword Fu school, he'd never
Sword
read the
Fu.
books, just looked at the pictures. And Zenobia. But weapons he understood. His gut told him that the Skyripper would work great. He would use it to take out the Imperial outpost. And what's the worst that could happen? The thing wouldn't work, and then he'd take it to the scientists, right?
Renato actually could think of a few things that were worse. But he would make sure they didn't happen this time. Right?
Yeah, we remember.
Exactly.
Oh, is that what that red thing in the corner means? It means it's the truth that we revealed. Interesting. So many options, so many paths.
As he set out down the path, Renato wondered why the parts of the Skyripper had
still
only
hurt.
surfaced now, thousands of years after the
Did I get my health
Transcendent
back?
Emperor had discarded it. This Emperor, Isengrim III, had performed terrible, bloodthirsty rituals to invoke the lost gods. Perhaps
Really?
that was bringing up lost artifacts.
Doesn't
How
seem that bad.
perfect, then, that the Skyripper would reappear to be his destruction.
And hopefully this time, just
Treasure.
his destruction.
Yeah, that is a memory thing from last time we died. We'll be more careful this time. Can I get health out of one of these? Yes, I can. Let's go for that. Break some more then.
Renato really hated inanimate objects.
I do, I hate them. Bastards. Sitting there all smug doing nothing. Fuckers. Think they're so good just because they don't move. Just because they live forever. Assholes. Alright. Boss, oh, not boss time, but fight time. It's definitely a fighting area. Let's hope this core helps us out now. He does fight too, doesn't he? I think he fires stuff, doesn't he? Jesus, dash around and hit everybody a couple of times. Dash, dash, dash. It does fire. Occasionally. Very rarely. Die. Man, that was a fucking massacre. Love it. No, hit the crystal, you spastic. Oh, never mind. This way? What's this way? Fuck knows.
He was tired of slaughtering ravens. Maybe it was time to test out the new weapon.
Good idea.
He turned a knob on the Skyripper.
Knob.
It made strange mechanical noises. The wheels spun faster. It began to hum.
The Skyripper was following his every step.
Okay, so now it's
At
turned
least
on.
it acknowledged him as the master. But there was no trigger. How was he supposed to fire it? Fire, he said.
There's a treasure down there, I see it.
Nothing happened. Well, maybe it just needed to warm up. After all, it hadn't been fired in thousands of years.
Perhaps. Zoom.
I need more materials, thought Renato.
Yes, thank you, Renato. Captain fucking obvious. Alright, here we go. Oh yep, it's firing now, like proper. Jesus, it's pretty dangerous. I don't even want to get involved in wherever it's firing.
The Skyripper was making a whining noise now, and its wheels were spinning so fast he could no longer see them.
Renato had a thought. Please? He asked. The Skyripper began to glow.
Please.
Boom!
That's the secret word.
Outpost burst into flame.
Ravens flapped out screaming, wings on fire. The base was his. The fast speaker toad came hopping out.
Renato!
It croaked, sounding like a toad version of Zenobia.
Don't use the Skyripper! It will destroy the world!
Yeah, sure it will, cracked Renato. Pull the other one.
If you don't trust me, go see Calaveras.
That sounded sensible. Why did she always have to sound sensible all the time? Oh, it was infuriating.
Of course she would say that. He was supposed to hurry and bring the Skyripper to the council so the rebels could actually win the war. But what if she was right? Damn it.
Alright guys, well I'm going to leave this episode here and we'll finish this one up in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.